This is a follow-up story to some coverage you might have seen about Hope Lives Youth Ranch in Monticello.
The nonprofit uses horses to help kids recover from adverse childhood experiences. And Erin is joining us now. Erin, I hear you have a few details about some recognition the organization received lately.
Yes, Heather, they have been getting some recognition lately. And one, it's because of the great work they do for kids in the community. And two, because they have some really great horses there that people seem to really care about. So much so that two local business owners have offered to help the nonprofit out with a big project to keep those animals warm. The old barn at Hope Lives Youth Ranch is getting an upgrade. And it's going to be an easier winter for the horses that call this place home.
It won't just look good. It'll cut down the wind, keep the animals a little warmer, and hopefully just be a bright spot to the nonprofit out here and people rolling up.
Kyle Kirchhoffer, head of this project and CEO of Rector Construction, also happens to watch the news.
There was a WCIA story about a horse at this place, and I was like, well, what's that?
A story from WCIA 3's Bryce Bement about a blind horse named Winston piqued Kyle's interest in the nonprofit. So he reached out to Hope Lives founder Emily Reichman, and she might have mentioned that her barn needed a little work.
Well, when we bought the place, we knew that we'd have to do something about the siding, but structurally it was pretty sound on the inside, so we thought, well, we'll go ahead and this is the place we'll choose.
Since 2017, Emily has used the barn as a home base for her organization's lessons and programs. Now it's time for some improvements, and that sounded simple enough for Kyle, so he offered to help Emily out.
We love finding places to give back, and so struck up a conversation with Emily, and we're like, well, hey, let's do some siding on the barn and make some noise.
With donated materials from Richard's Building Supply and labor from Rector Construction, Kyle and his team made a few upgrades, including improving the barn's structural integrity, wrapping it to keep out moisture, and adding new metal siding.
Well, it definitely is powerful to feel like, you know, this wasn't just my kind of neat idea that I had, that there's some power coming behind us now and people are recognizing what we're doing and coming behind us.
And as for that story that inspired it all, Winston the Gypsy Vanner is fresh out of surgery. Veterinarians removed his right eye, and now he can enjoy life pain-free.
So we had that surgery done just this last week, actually, and he's doing fantastic. He's taking his medicine now, and it looks like we've got an easy road to recovery. So he's going to be back in business this May.
I am sure Winston is going to get some much-needed R&R in that upgraded barn. The project is on track to be completed beginning of next week.